Hey, son, do you want to become a better person? So, learn from a mentor instead of living your life without him. Imagine you want to become more more respectful, but you don't study family values from old bro dad. So, each day you keep making the same mistakes again and again, and sometimes you don't even realize your behaviors are hurting your dad. So learn from old bro dad. But dad, I, I don't know what I should learn. Where should I start? Go to their YouTube channel, old bro dad YouTube channel, then watch one episode per day. But I don't have time. Make time for it. Schedule it. Watch their episode at 3 p.m. But that I don't need them. I can do it by myself. I can be more respectful by myself. Sure, that could be true, and you could do that. But don't you want to learn faster from expert? But what if they teach me the wrong thing? How will you know if you never try? Start. Watch their episode now. If you never try, you never know, right? Learning from a mentor matters because you want to become a better person, and at the end of the day you want your dad to feel proud of you. Now, here's what happens when you're living your life each day without a mentor. First, remember our family values: self-education, self-improvement. You're not doing it. You violated our family values of self-improvement. Then you will start to build the habit of, I want to be a better person. Skip learning, make the same mistake again, and repeat. And if you do that 100 times each day, you're becoming stubborn because you thought, who cares? I don't need them. I don't need mentors. I don't need all pro dad experts. Yep, you're making him feel worried about you because your dad might think, my son is being so hard on himself. He doesn't need matters. And since your brother is watching from your action, he might think, maybe having a having no mentor is okay, since my brother doesn't have either. And your friends might think, and your friends perceive you as someone who is unwilling to learn, a person with no humility, with ego, and they might think he's not a good. example for us. Basically, you ruined your own future because right now you're starting to build bad habits. You're becoming stubborn. You're hurting your dad. You're teaching your brother the wrong thing. How would you feel when your dad doesn't have a mentor either to become a better parent? Sad. Yep, that's how exactly that's exactly how he feels too. Now, what happens when when you're learning from old bro dad, from your mentors? Of course, you are practicing our family value of self-education. Then you start to build the habit of learn, understand, practice, repeat, become a better son. And if you do that 100 times each day, I mean 100 times, you're becoming self-educated because you thought, you believe no mentor distracted life. And your dad, you're making him feel happy because he can see you are willing to learn, you're becoming more educated. And since your brother is learning from your action, he might think maybe having a mentor, learning from a mentor is the right thing to do since my brother is doing it. Let me give it a try. And your friends see you as someone, a person with purpose, with goals, and they might think, wow, Emmanuel, that's the kind of friend we need. We can learn from his mentors too. Basically, you are building your better version of yourself. Plus, you're building a good reputation from your friends and you're making your dad happy, right? Now, how would you feel if your dad is learning from a mentor to be a good parent? Yeah, of course. You'll feel proud of him, and that's exactly how he feels about you. Now, you are aware that living each day without a mentor, like old bro dad, is a bad decision, worst decision, terrible decision, while learning with them is the best thing to do. That's why your challenge today is learn from them. Watch their episode each day at 2 p.m. What if? What if you live your life without learning from a mentor? First of all, that's okay because you didn't know it was a bad decision. You didn't know the impact to yourself, to the people around you, and maybe you really wanted to learn by yourself, and that's valid. Remember, the problem here was the bad decision, and not you. You will never be the problem. And one thing you can do is to forgive yourself and apologize for your dad for making him feel worried about your future, about your character, and for your friends and brother for being a bad example to them. You got this. And in case you quit learning from a mentor, ask yourself, do I really want to grow, to become the best version of myself? Yeah. And in case you are learning with a mentor right now, keep doing it because you are on the right track. Imagine if you have been doing it for a year, 365 times, it's gonna be your default. And yeah, it takes work, it takes repeated work, but you got this. You can do it. Thank you for choosing to study, to learn with a mentor. You got this, son. I believe in you, and whenever you feel like you will quit, I'm just here. I'm just here to guide you, support you. And that's it for today's video. And I speak so little because I feel shy. Because my sister is listening, so I feel like she can understand me. Oh my god. I feel I feel inauthentic right now. If that's okay. I even wrote it. I feel shy because she might understand me, and who cares? Whatever. Just do it. Thank you for listening, and that's it for today's episode. See you tomorrow at 4 p.m.